Well, hello and welcome to a special episode of Chasing the Dollar, brought to you by TAB Sportsbet. 3 big weeks coming up here at Wentworth Park. Of course, the Golden Easter Egg Series, it gets underway this Saturday night. Ben Damon with you for this preview of Week 1. Tim Newbold joins me. Tim, what fantastic racing we have coming up. 3 big weeks.
It is a cracking series. $250,000 to the eventual winner. The best greyhounds in the country descending on Wentworth Park on Saturday night. Can't wait, Ben.
Yeah, the richest greyhound race in the world, and this is the fixed odds market from TAB Sportsbet. Obviously, there are the top picks for the tab. What do you think, Tim?
Well, DYNA, TRON, Allen, HARPER, Oaks Road and GLEN all at the top of the market, and they should be. They are the best greyhounds in the country. There's one little sneaky roughie at $201, which I'm going to have something on. Miss Milkshake, I'm tipping it on Saturday night, and at $201 I'm going to have something very, very small on, and well, if it happens to win, we could be going to the Caribbean or anywhere else in the world, Benny.
All right, I very much look forward to that. Thank you very much, Tim. Now we'll get into Tim's tips for all 10 of those heats this Saturday night at Wentworth Park in just a moment, but let's call in with TAB Sportsbet. Joining this week is Jaimee Rogers.
To celebrate the Golden Easter Egg Heats this weekend, we've got a record-breaking pool guarantee at Wentworth Park. So we'll be guaranteeing a minimum $200,000 Big Six pool. The Big Six will be on races 4 to 9, so let's definitely have a crack at that one.
All right, thank you very much, Jaimee. Let's get into those 10 heats at Wenny this Saturday night. Now, heat number 1, Tim, take us off.
Allen Harper for me, number 2. Graham Bate will have this greyhound peaking for the series. The Top Gun winner from last year. He's had 3 runs back from a break. He's well drawn nearer to the inside in box 2. I think he is clearly the one to beat.
That takes us to heat number 2. Tim, plenty of chances here.
Graham Bate going for a running double for mine. Number 3, Gordon BALE. Ran a cracking race in the Australian Cup a couple of weeks ago. Ran second. He's debuting at Wentworth Park, which is a little bit of a concern, but we will get better value considering that fact. The favourite is number 2, GARLETT. The greyhound is airborne at the moment and will be very hard to beat, but I like Gordon BALE at the value.
Okay, we move on to heat number 3. Tim, possibly the weakest of the heats, do you think?
Yeah, one of the weakest heats of the night. I like number 1, CHENZHOU Boy from the inside alley. He loves Wentworth Park. He's a good beginner. He's got good early pace. I think he can lead at the first turn, and if he does lead, he'll be very hard to catch. He can run around 30 and 2, 30 and 3. I think he can get away with race number 3.
We move on to heat number 4. Now, Noble PEDRO is going around here, one of the favourites to take out the Macro Meats Golden Easter Egg this year. But, Tim, a bit of controversy, you're leaving it out.
I wouldn't say it's controversy, Ben, but I don't think he can win on Saturday night. He's badly drawn outside Ella Bonita, number 6, who wants to crash to the inside. Good beginner, good early pace, and wants to run to the rails. He's going to need a heck of a lot of luck, or he's got to come out running, and he can come out running on his night, but he's going to be well and truly under the odds for mine, and he's very short in pre-post markets. For the series, I think he can get beat. I like number 1, BALE. She's beautifully drawn on the inside. She's got an incredible record from the rails alley. She's a brilliant beginner, good early pace, and she can run time. I think she can get away with race number 4.
Well, in heat number 5, we see last year's winner, RADLEY. BALE gets it around here. Tim, you got him on top?
Yeah, I have. He's beautifully drawn in box number 2 outside Miss Roman Nose, who likely leader, and if he does sit behind her in the drive to the first turn, I think he's too strong. He has won 4 out of 6 at Wentworth Park. He's clocked 29.45, a near track record. I think he'll qualify through to the semis. I think he'll be winning RADLEY BALE.
In race number 6, we see another one of the fancies for the Golden Easter Egg for this year. Oaks Road, he's drawn the one as well. Tim, very tough to beat.
He'll be winning. He's beautifully drawn on the rails. He's coming into this just off a little bit of a freshen up after coming through the Australian Cup Series. Mark Gatt will have him primed. He loves Wentworth Park. As I said, he's beautifully drawn on the inside. Watch for a greyhound called BUBBA'S Dream. This greyhound's run to win first up at Wentworth Park was incredible. It was a massive win a few weeks ago, and I think he can run a big race and go through to the semis next week.
Okay, race number 7 now. This is probably the strongest of the heats. We've got a couple of the fancies to win the Golden Easter Egg in here. DYNA, TRON, the overall favourite. Tim, where are you going?
Yeah, it's very, very hard to go past him. He has performed well at Wentworth Park. He's a reliable beginner. He's got the good pace to roll to the lead at the first turn, and if he does, I think he'll win. He probably hit a bit of a lull there for a few weeks, or probably a couple of months, really, but he has really come back to his best in recent weeks. I think he'll be winning DYNA, TRON, but Glen, the Queenslander, will run a very, very big race.
Let's get on to heat number 8 of the Golden Easter Egg this Saturday night at Wentworth Park. Plenty of chances in this one, Tim.
Yeah, I'm going with one at very big value. Number 5, Miss Milkshake from the Ronnie Ball Kennel. Has been going well in Queensland in recent times. Has raced at Wentworth Park. came through the Magic Maiden Series last year, so she has had the benefit of a run at Wentworth Park, and she can run around 30-1, 30-2. I think she can run a big race, Miss Milkshake. Super Centurion, the one to beat, beautifully drawn wide out on the track, but I reckon he'll be well and truly under the odds because of he's come up with that wide alley, and he can run very, very quick time.
Heat number 9. Now, this is another tough one. Where's the risk? Well, Ronnie Arnold has Where's the risk. Any sort of a chance of getting through?
Got a terrific chance because he's a good beginner and he's got early pace and he can lead at Wentworth Park, and if he leads, he can maybe get away with it. But I like number 3 for Tula BALE. Won a heat of the Queensland Futurity recently. My only query, debuting at the track, but in the hands of Graham Bate. She'll be really well prepared for the race, and I think she'll be very hard to beat. Number 3 for Tula BALE, but Where's the risk will run a big race.
All right, let's get on to the lucky last here at Wentworth Park on Saturday night. It is heat number 10. Tim, who do you like?
Number 5, Rewind, the Tasmanian. Beautifully drawn, I think, in the middle of the track in box 5. That might sound very, very silly to some people, but he does use plenty of the track, and he just needs to step away cleanly. He'll be very, very hard to beat. But number 1, Bogey King, is one of the hardest to beat in the race. Beautifully drawn on the inside, is a dual derby winner, and will get every chance.
Okay, well, that is our look at all 10 heats here at Wenny on Saturday night. Tim, your best bet of the night, one of the big guns.
Yeah, I think Oaks Road, he's come up with the prize one alley in race number 6. He's beautifully drawn, and from the reasons I said earlier, I think he'll be winning.
And you've given us some value through the course of these 10 heats. Who's your best value bet?
Race 8, number 5, Miss Milkshake for Ronnie Ball. I just think she's got the early pace to lead in that race. If she does, she can run 30-1, 30-2, and at $15 or $20, she might be able to pinch it.
Okay, let's get back to TAB Sportsbet. Jaimee joins us again. It's a big time in greyhound racing, a big time in racing as well, with the Sydney Carnival about to kick off.
And head down to your local TAB to try out our new Super Multi, and you could win a $20,000 sporting holiday. So with the new Super Multi, you can include up to 3 legs of racing. So you could add in a couple of the Golden Easter Egg heats this Saturday, plus 1 or 2 NRL games, as well as AFL and A-League. And you can go down in racing history thanks to TAB Sportsbet. You've got the chance to name the Hallmark Stakes at Royal Randwick on Sydney Cup Day. So enter at your local TAB or over the phone on 133 390 or at tab.com.au.
Okay, thank you very much, Jaimee. An exciting time in racing and in greyhound racing. Of course, it all comes here to Wentworth Park in the coming 3 weeks. You'll see it all here on the Dogs TV and Chasing the Dollar in particular. Now, Tim, your best bet, we've been keeping that tally in recent weeks. You got one at a pretty short price last week.
Yeah, $1.30, Ben. No prizes for getting it home. Anyone could have found it's a blur, but it's still one, and where that tally is just rising a little.
Yeah, and it may rise over the next 3 weeks. Now, give us your tip for the series. I know you've got something you like at big odds, but who's your tip for the series?
Oaks Road. He's a certainty to qualify through to the semi-finals with box 1 on Saturday night. He'll get through. I'm going to stick with him. He loves Wentworth Park, and I think he'll be prime for the series. Bit of value, Miss Milkshake. I think she'll run a big race on Saturday night. I really don't know whether she can win the series, but at $201, I'm going to have something smaller.
If she wins, we might buy Wentworth Park. We'll see how we go anyway. Enjoy the racing this Saturday night. 3 huge weeks coming up. The Golden Easter Egg, the best time of year. We'll see you soon on Chasing the Dollar.